Hi, it's Karen from 50 is the New 50 blog, and today we're going to do a 4-piece compact makeup tutorial focusing on contour and how highlighting and contour can totally change the way we look. And let's just get started. So today I'm going to be using just a 4-piece compact. These are from Maskcara, and I'm going to be using a contour, a main highlight or foundation, a brightening highlight, and a lip and cheek color. So just 4 pieces, comes in a case like this. So as you can see, I do have a lot of pigmentation, sun damage, I have freckles and under eye issues. So we're gonna first apply my main highlight, which is Sandy. And I'm going to just go ahead and take my main highlight color right here. Sometimes you can put your contour on first, but I'm going to focus on contour after. So I just want to get my main foundation highlight down first. So I'm just going to kind of just take my Buffy brush. We're just going to tap in. I'm not using very much at all. I'm going to start here and blend it out. Start center. Just covering like you would everywhere that you would put your normal foundation. Because that's really what these highlights are, is they are a foundation that's been color that's been color matched to you by a mascara artist like me. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and put this all on. I'm going to apply this all over in a nice thin layer. So adding contour is actually adding a shadow, and that's what you want. You're not really using this like you would a bronzer. We're adding a contour color to define and add a shadow to our natural bone structure and to emphasize or take away, hide different parts of our face that we want to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about this brush. So this is an awesome brush. This is the Detail HAC brush, and as you can see, this end here is very squared off, and this is where a great brush for adding contour. And the other side is also wonderful. We can use this to add our highlight colors, to hit color correcting spots. Very nice little brush. So it's a great little brush. This one's called the Detail HAC. So we're going to actually use this side of the brush and my contour color, which is in the 4-pack here, and it's right here. And my contour that I've been matched to is Ash. Feel where it is. Start up here, moving up underneath that cheekbone. And this is all going to be blended in, and we're going to use our cheek and lip color over the top. So that's going to kind of help. Look at that. Already push up my cheeks. Okay, that's not fair. Can't do the fish face. But, all right, so the next place. If you have a forehead that is broader, maybe you don't have bangs like I do, and I wear my hair off to the side, but I want to kind of maybe pull this forehead down, and I want you to look at my eyes. I want you to focus more. I'm going to contour up here. So again, taking that same brush into my Ash, I'm going to kind of come up here and start in the hairline and pull and kind of brush forward. Okay? So it's darkest at the hairline, and it's getting lighter as I feather it down to my forehead. Now you can come down as far as you want to define or shorten that. So we're starting kind of where darker up here, and then we're feathering it down so it gets lighter. So you can see already, I've already shortened that. Okay, contouring the forehead, the cheeks, and now the fun part. I love this part. This is like magic. Listen, we've all got this stuff going on, right? So contouring adds this gorgeous shadow that's going to help camouflage this and pull our eye away. So first place I'm going to do is I'm going to start under my jawline till about the outside of my chin. We can kind of even just see where you get those little chin lines. I don't know what they are. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. So I'm going to start first with the jaw. So I'm going to come up here again where it's the shadow would be the darkest, and then up underneath till right about there. Okay, do it on the other side. We're not going along the side of our face, we're actually underneath where the shadow would be. Okay? So already, my neck, I get so nervous my neck gets red. We've shadowed underneath here, okay? Then the fun part is to kind of come underneath this chin, because I want to hide this stuff that happens, okay? This loose little pocket Okay, so up underneath the chin, and then I'm going to pull it down. Since our contour colors are actually made to look like skin and color and shadow, it's not going to look like you have a ton of makeup all over your neck. Look at how already that kind of, I don't know where it went, disappeared. It's still there, but look at how it, so just pull that down. We're going to add just a little bit here. Okay, so that's really, really a neat thing that contouring can do. It just adds that shadow and kind of tricks the eye, defines our cheekbones, shortens our forehead, kind of just, it again, just emphasizes the face we have. We don't want to hide it. We just want to bring out the best parts of it, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in and we're going to brighten. And we're going to work on some of this under eye issues that we have. And I'm going to use my brightening or accent color. And when you get color matched, you'll probably get a color that's a couple shades lighter than your main color. So this was my Sandy, and here's my accent or brightening color that I'm going to use today, which is Candlelit. So I'm going to use, there's that HAC brush. I'm going to use this other side because it's just a nice little brush. We're just kind of lightly feathering and tapping, and I'm going to repeat that when I apply it. I just want to come in the inside of my eye, down here, across. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to create an upside down kind of pie shape. We just want to gently tap. Less is more because we can always build, right? Bring it down and then across. This brush is great because you really can't add too much. It's perfect because it just lets you put just the small amount on so that you can layer and build. So there you go. Look at that. Where'd my under eye bags go? I don't know. Okay, no, they're not gone. But I think that they look a lot less emphasized. I think that it's brighter underneath my eye, and that's just with a highlight, my accent brightening highlight. I'm going to bring it down. I don't want to stop right here in this area. I think that's a mistake we make a lot of times, is that we'll just go right here underneath the eye. Okay, we don't want to do that because then you're just saying like, oh, hi, look at this area of my eye. We want to bring it down and brighten this whole area. Okay, so let's do the other side. And again, just very lightly, and then taking it across, bring it up, and down the center of our nose. And up here in this triangle area, kind of like right, again, the center of our face where we want to just pull forward that center of our face, contoured shadow, the outside of our face, and the bone structure. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch back over to my Buffy brush and this side here, and we're going to blend everything. So this is very soft. I know I'm kind of going 100 miles an hour, but I'm really being gentle with my skin because the brushes are so soft. And so I'm going to go ahead and come up here and I'm going to soften the line. I've got 3 colors up here. I've got the contour, I have my main highlight, and I've got that brightening highlight. So I want to take and tap and buff and soften all those colors together. Okay. Now I'm going to come down here. I'm going to just gently around my eye and my nose. I'm just tapping, tapping, tapping. Now I'm not going to take away right now. I'm not going to go over the top of the contour, but I'm going to go along the edges to soften them. Go on the other side. Just this tapping, stippling motion that, since this foundation is a cream foundation, it actually sits on top of your skin, so it's movable, it's blendable. There's no, I mean, you really can't make a mistake with it because you can just tap and move it around. You come around the chin, make sure, and then here's where we had all that contour. So let's just come down, pull some of that down, and blend it just a little bit. Okay. Now the fun part, let's go ahead and add some lip and cheek color. Pull my hair down here so you can see how the contour helps with those no bangs. And I'm going to just use the same side of that Buffy brush, and I'm going to pick up some lip and cheek color. And today I'm using this Desert Sunset, which is one of our glossy colors. So this is kind of a nice thing. Most of our A lot of our lip and cheek colors are matte and they're very pigmented. This one happens to be a gloss, so it actually has a little bit of sheen in it. So if you didn't want to invest in an illuminator right away, you could get one of these more gloss, and it gives you that, I think, that glow that the illuminators do also. So I'm going to tap that in. I'm going to start at the apples of my cheeks right on top of that contour line. So again, this is Desert Sunset. It's very soft, kind of peachy color. And it also, like I say, is a gloss. So it's a little translucent, a little glossy, a little shimmery, which I think is a great way to, if you didn't want to get an illuminator right away, you could use those. So let's go ahead and go on the other side, on that contour line, blending those two, the lip and cheek into the contour. Back to the hairline. Very nice glow, very pretty shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and use that on our lips also, but I want to show you a couple fun things that you can do with your contour. So you can actually use your contour to define your eyebrows, and the nice thing is it actually is almost like a brow pomade, because it's, you know, it's a cream. So it actually even kind of puts those brows where you want them, defines it. So I'm just going to use that same color I had, ash. I'm just kind of brushing it in to my brow hairs, kind of pushing them up a little bit, defining them. So, and the nice thing is that that is already a great color for my skin tone. The ash is already kind of working together with everything else. Then another fun thing we can do is we can use contour to outline our lips or to emphasize our lip. And as we get older, you know, we lose fullness in our lips and we lose color. So you need to wear some color on your lips. So this is kind of fun. I'm going underneath my lip line. And I'm going to blend it a bit to emphasize my bottom lip, adding a little bit of a shadow under there. And then I'm going to kind of come in with my pretty color here. I'm going to grab some of that Desert Sunset, which is great because it's that glossy. It just conditions, adds a little shimmer, a little color to those lips. What do we got to do next? All right, I think we need to blend a little bit, so I'm going to grab my Perfector sponge and I'm going to add some more of my setting spray to it, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to kind of hit some of those spots that I might want just a little extra blending. So definitely along those cheek and contour line underneath my eye. I want to make sure I didn't get too heavy-handed because I don't want that to go into the creases. You can kind of check that contour line up here. All right, and then the last thing we're going to do is take our setting spray and we're going to set our makeup. So we want to take a couple good pumps, let that dry, let that set, add some SPF if you'd like. It comes without an SPF too if you don't want to, and just let that dry. All right, so contouring, I hope you guys liked that. I hope it kind of didn't make it so scary. As you can see, it's not scary. It's easy and it's fun. And I think it really helps define our cheekbones, our jaw, hides the things we don't want to be seen. And if you want to be color matched, hey, just message me. You can email me. My email is in my bio. You can direct message me. Just click there and I can send you a custom color match form. And if you have any questions about this video, oh, I wanted to tell you one other thing. So in a video up at the top, I learned this. There's the title. There's a little arrow. If you swipe down, it has all the details shared of this video. So in that, I'm going to list the colors I used, the links to my color match form, the links to mascara if you want to just go browse and look around. I'll link to these fun Lashify lashes. A lot of people ask me about these lashes. They're really fun. They're a home DIY lash extensions. These ones are the fluffy, so I will link up to those. And anyway, that's it. Have a great and beautiful day, and just get out there and be gorgeous and put your best face forward.